Retire now if you answer yes to all 6 questions. Waking up on a Monday morning, many of us find ourselves pondering a profound question. Why am I still working? Why haven't I retired yet? This isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a deep-seated contemplation that often grows more persistent with each passing year. While adding another year or 2 to your career might seem to bolster your financial security, there comes a crucial point where the balance shifts. Time, after all, is a finite resource, and none of us are getting any younger. Eventually, the moment arrives when you must seriously consider taking that significant step into retirement. But how do you truly know if that moment is now? If you can confidently answer yes to the 6 vital questions we're about to explore, then it truly might be the right time for you to make that leap into the next phase of your life. Are you constantly putting your life on hold? This first question delves into the very core of how you've been living your days. Reflect on the calendar. It clearly shows 7 distinct days in every week, yet some day is curiously absent from that list. My partner often shares a rather pointed observation, suggesting that a bucket list, for many, becomes a place where aspirations and dreams simply wither away. While that might sound a bit harsh at first, there's an undeniable grain of truth in it. It's incredibly easy for us to fall into a pattern of binary thinking when it comes to our personal lives and careers. We often tell ourselves, I'll dedicate myself entirely to work now, and only then, in retirement, will I finally indulge in all those extracurricular activities, adventures, and hobbies I've always dreamed of. However, the sobering reality is that not one of us is promised another sunrise on this earth. If your mind is consistently filled with visions of exotic travels, or simply more uninterrupted time to dedicate to your cherished hobbies, perhaps it's time to seriously evaluate your current life trajectory. Some fortunate individuals manage to craft a both-and existence, a life where they successfully balance their professional commitments with actively pursuing and checking off items from their bucket list. If you've achieved this, by all means, continue thriving. But, regrettably, in our fast-paced contemporary world, such a balanced life remains an uncommon luxury for most. So, if your honest answer to this fundamental question is yes, indicating that you've been habitually deferring your personal dreams and desires, then it's definitely time to consider the next crucial point. Is your health beginning to suffer? For many years, I've carried a persistent knot of tension just beneath my right shoulder blade. It's been with me for so long, I've humorously named it after an old boss of mine. While it's not debilitating most days, its very existence can be directly attributed to the cumulative effect of operating a computer mouse, roughly weekly, for 3 decades and counting. Beyond specific ergonomic issues, a long and demanding career can slowly but surely introduce a multitude of health and wellness challenges. Persistent sleep issues, the creeping rise of high blood pressure, the gradual development of poor posture from hours spent at a desk, and the insidious presence of anxiety are all common companions to a prolonged professional life. All these seemingly small factors can accumulate into significant health concerns over time. Our modern world, regrettably, often feels structured to encourage us to make poor dietary choices, skip essential exercise, and miss out on the vital benefits of spending time outdoors to soak up some much-needed vitamin D. Therefore, if your current health status is noticeably distant from where you truly desire it to be, it might be a powerful indicator that it's time to consider stepping away from your career. This would allow you to finally channel your precious time and energy into the paramount priority of safeguarding and improving your health and well-being. Is it impossible for you to work less? While I've heard anecdotal evidence of a handful of progressive companies that genuinely offer their employees options like part-time work arrangements, reduced hours, or even a gradual, phased retirement plan, such forward-thinking employers are, unfortunately, a rarity in today's corporate landscape. For the vast majority of us, if cutting back on work hours is desired, a more direct approach might be necessary. You essentially have a couple of alternative pathways to explore. Firstly, you could proactively plan to transition into a part-time role, either within your current organization or by seeking a new position elsewhere, using it as a deliberate stepping stone towards full retirement. It's worth noting that securing a part-time role that still offers comprehensive benefits can be challenging, but this option presents a less abrupt change than simply quitting outright. The second, more unconventional option involves staying in your current full-time job, but consciously choosing to do less. Let me be clear. I am by no means advocating for any unethical behavior or shirking your responsibilities. However, if you're anything like me, you've probably spent years consistently going above and beyond the call of duty in your position, routinely arriving early and staying late, often for the sake of optics, making a good impression while building your career. But at some point, one has to ask, who genuinely cares anymore? Perhaps simply leaving at 5 p.m. on the dot is perfectly acceptable. Yet, if circumstances or company culture genuinely make it impossible for you to reduce your workload or commitment in any meaningful way, then this situation strongly points towards an early retirement as soon as possible scenario becoming a pressing necessity. This brings us directly to our next vital consideration. Do you wish you had more time for family and loved ones? It's an undeniable truth of life that while you can strive to have anything you desire, the reality is you simply cannot have absolutely everything. With only 24 hours available in each day, the significant portion of time dedicated to professional work inevitably subtracts from the hours you could be spending with your beloved family and cherished friends. If you've recently come to the poignant realization that you've been consistently missing important family events, or perhaps you frequently experience a pang of guilt over not seeing your family members often enough, or you find yourself slowly losing touch with old friends, or feeling a growing sense of disconnection from the most important people in your life, then it's a powerful signal. It's time to seriously consider retiring as soon as possible. Once again, we are not guaranteed another precious day on this planet, and those deep, personal connections and relationships are, without a doubt, the elements that contribute the most profound sense of meaning and joy to our lives. If your deepest wish is to dedicate more quality time to the significant people in your life, then it's a clear indication that it's time to move on to our next critical question. Do you have a clear plan for what you'll do? Back in my college days in the 1990s, when I was on the cycling team, a familiar scenario often played out during our training rides. Inevitably, a dog from someone's yard would burst out and enthusiastically chase us down the road. We always wondered, somewhat humorously, what would the dog actually do if it ever caught us? Well, my friend Mark once found out firsthand. Mark was an exceptionally strong rider, so the fact that this particular dog managed to keep up with him truly speaks volumes about its speed. After tumbling through the grass beside the road, Mark gathered himself and looked up, only to see that the dog had also taken a tumble during the frantic chase and was just as disoriented as he was. So, what does this amusing anecdote have to do with retirement? Many individuals arrive at retirement only to confront the very same "now what" question that our imaginary dog faced after catching the cyclist. If you currently lack a clear vision or a well-defined plan for how you intend to spend your days during retirement, it might be wise to press the pause button for a while and dedicate some serious thought and effort to figuring this out. There's a genuine reason why many retirees, despite their newfound freedom, often experience feelings of anxiety, profound loneliness, and even periods of depression shortly after leaving their careers behind. It's a significant life transition that requires purpose. However, some people already know precisely how they intend to fill their newly acquired free time with hobbies, travel, volunteering, or other passions. If you are one of those well-prepared individuals, then we can confidently proceed to the final question. Have you confirmed you can afford to retire? This is perhaps the most practical and non-negotiable question of all. If you haven't yet taken the crucial step of putting pencil to paper, metaphorically speaking, or literally with a spreadsheet, to meticulously calculate whether you possess a sufficient financial cushion to support your desired retirement lifestyle, then now is unequivocally the moment to do so. If you find yourself in this position, you essentially have two primary options. The first option is to engage the services of a qualified financial planner, someone like myself, who can provide expert guidance and help you navigate these complex calculations. It's important to note that a planner isn't the right fit for absolutely everyone, so in the show notes for this video, I'll include some links to resources that can assist you in finding a fee-only fiduciary financial planner who acts solely in your best interest. Your second option is to take on this task yourself. Fortunately, there's an abundance of excellent resources available online, including the wealth of information right here on this YouTube channel, which can guide you through the intricacies of making these vital financial projections and calculations. However, regardless of which path you choose, there's one golden rule that must be strictly adhered to. Absolutely do not submit your notice of resignation without first thoroughly running all the numbers and confirming your financial readiness. So if you've reflected deeply on these 6 critical questions and can honestly and confidently answer yes to every single one of them, then congratulations, the time has truly arrived. It's time to put in your notice, embrace this exciting new chapter, and wholeheartedly enjoy the life you've worked so hard to achieve. However, if you're not quite ready, or if you're simply curious about what a typical middle-class American retirement truly entails and how your own financial situation compares, I highly recommend watching the next video to gain further insights. I'll meet you there.